There's an old Scottish folk song that's about the challenges of love, and it's called "The Water is Wide." And I'd like to teach for you today a really fairly simple fingerstyle way to play it. And so grab your guitar, and if you're just learning how to fingerstyle or you'd like to learn, come along. Let's see what we can do. So the first chord I'm going to put it in is D. Okay? And you can just start with the D. For this song, we're going to make it really easy. I like to assign my fingers this way. My thumb always takes the bass note of the chords. And since this is a D, it would take the fourth string. This is just general finger picking rules for me. And then I'll take the rest of my fingers and assign them to as many strings as possible on the chord itself. So in D, there are only 4 really notes that you'd want to play. So I would take my first finger, and it's going to take care of the 3rd string, my middle finger, the 2nd string, and my ring finger, the 1st string. And the notes you want to start off on are so 3, plucking with your first finger, pluck twice with your middle finger. You're going to take this first finger off the D, so you actually are not on the F sharp anymore, you're on an E note. And take your 3rd finger and pluck that note. And just let those ring at first. That's "The Water Is." And then when you put that F sharp down, you can play the whole chord. And to play the whole chord with finger picking would be going, but a little quicker. You notice my hand stays fairly immobile because I'm pulling up with my fingers while my thumb takes the bass. And if you do that pulling up one at a time, that's called an arpeggio. You do it quick enough, it almost sounds like a strum, which incidentally, if that's kind of hard to do, resort to that. Just strum it. So, or, okay, so the next chord is an A7 sus4 is what it's called. And now my fingers are, thumb takes the bass, and the rest of these fingers take the remaining strings in this chord. I'm not actually going to use them all, but that's just good habit, okay? And what you can do is you can either pull them all off, or we'll make it easier. You can just go 5, 4, that's it, and then take your little finger and hit the E string. Ring finger hits the 2nd string, and then it stays on the 2nd string while you take your finger off. Okay, then you go back to the D and you just play that, and then hit this 3rd string again. So you're really going, but now you have the full D ringing. So we went from the very beginning, we went. Or, okay. So there I did something slightly different. I kept hitting those notes, but I plucked more strings to get more harmony. Or hammer on. just to fill it in, you can add like a G and an F sharp going. So, with your little finger, or your ring finger. Then you're gonna go so that is 3, 2, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, 3rd fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret. And then you play a B minor, which is a kind of a difficult chord, it's a bar chord. And I'm only plucking the middle 4. So, okay. Now if you want to add some bass movement after that, which is nice, you're going to take your ring finger off, bring your first finger off the bar finger, and hit this 5th string open. So, G note. Okay, it's like you're playing a G. So on the 1st string open, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, A7 sus4. You don't even have to do that. You can just do an A7 and hold it. Maybe just pluck some other notes in to keep the time. Or you can do that sus4. Or if you want to get a little bit more advanced, you can take this and slide it up. So you're going to change your finger arrangement. Slide it up from an A7 to, it's actually, well, we'll just say the 4th string, 4th fret, and the 3rd string, 2nd fret. So, okay. You can do something like that. We're just adding the different pieces of flavor in this song. You pick and choose what works best for you. And then open, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, and this time you're going to do an F sharp minor 7. Now you can do it 2 ways. You can do it like this, which is pretty. Or if you want to add this low F sharp, you can just bar the entire fret, put your little finger there on the 5th fret, and pluck 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. That works too. That's more of a full sound, but sometimes the less full sound, like this, is actually prettier. I'll let you be the judge of that. So, and here I'm just playing all 4 by taking my fingers, assigning them, and plucking them off like we have in the past. Or you can go if that works for you. And then you're going to do an A minor 7 and add the G up here. The G is here on the 3rd string. We're going to put it up here on the 1st string. You're going to hit the bass note and then pluck all 4. Hit the 2nd note, or 2nd fret on the 1st string, and open on the 1st string. So, and then when you hit this open note on the 1st string, you're going to switch to like a D7. It's really a D7 sus2. So, playing all 5 strings, then plucking that note, and then playing all 4 strings, but with my fingers. Okay, then go to a D note or a 2nd string 3rd fret. Then you go to a very pretty chord. It's called the G major 9, and it's right here like this. You can see the diagram up there. And for here, my bass, my thumb is on the 6th string, and then these take the top 4. If you have to strum it, then you want your thumb to touch the 5th string so it can't be heard, because this, you don't want this A in there. I mean, it'll work, but you don't really want it, so you can go. So that was, let's do all of that so you can hear that together. Walk down with my thumb to an F sharp and then an E, and I'm actually playing in E minor 7 at this point, doing the whole chord, but I want this note, this F sharp, so I'm going to go, and then the 3rd string 2nd fret and the 4th string 3rd fret, so it's or. Alternatively, you can play it open and still play the 2nd string, or sorry, yeah, 2nd string 3rd fret and 3rd string 4th fret. And then you're going to go to an F sharp minor 7, but a little abbreviated. All you want is the 6th string 2nd fret, 4th and 3rd string 2nd fret, and you're just playing those 3 strings. Okay, so you're actually skipping this 5th string. So if you come and strum it, make sure your thumb touches the 5th string so it's not heard. It's kind of muted. Then you're going to an A7. Actually, just go to regular A. So that would be an A, but you're emphasizing the 3rd note, 3rd string, so you can go 5, 4, 3 at the same time. And then 2nd string 3rd fret, 2nd string 2nd fret, D, and you're only emphasizing the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. So I'm going to play the entire song very slowly in a real simple way, so that especially those of you who are beginning finger picking can kind of hear how it comes together, and even this simple arrangement is very pretty. Okay? So that is a simple way to play The Water is Wide. And of course, just by taking a capo, you can put it anywhere on the fretboard and play it in your key. Okay, here's the same arrangement but expanded upon slightly, just to add a little bit more interest. So you can see, as you get the simple arrangement, you can build your own, just to add a little bit, just more tones, more colors, and to create interest for the listener. All right. Okay, not much of a change there, but just a little bit, and it adds maybe a little bit more color. All right, I hope you'll take this simple arrangement of The Water is Wide in the key of D, maybe even build upon it, or just keep that arrangement because it's pretty within itself. Thanks for swinging by. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.